Alright, this is round 3 after completely punting round 2. See if we can bounce back. Okay, first with this hand, it's quite awkward. Esper Sentinel's going to be drawing a lot of cards potentially, but we start with 2 tap lands, which is so incredibly slow, and if we completely miss drawing lands, we're in a lot of trouble. As good as Teleportation Circle is, I think I have to mulligan that hand. This hand is much worse. That's not a question. We just have to completely get rid of that. This hand is definitely keepable. I think the turn timber makes sense to get rid of here. Alright. This is the only reason why I have the snowlands in the deck, but it still doesn't make sense why I haven't got completely all snowlands instead of just these as options. And I really should have fixed that before I started, but there's a bit of an oversight on my part. I think I'd rather have double white here, as we don't have access to double white in our hand. Wilson's rather strong. Stomper, I think, makes sense here. I think I'd rather play this when they play Ivy. Not sure it totally matters here. Let's get blue. And enters taps. Now this triggers when we get 7, right? 7, yeah. Okay. Ward 2 does make this very, very awkward. It just keeps Ward 2 in it. Okay. They didn't play Ivy, they definitely have some protection. That makes sense. So I think I'm actually going to target the Slither Blade. And I'm just going to pass the turn. Okay, well, if they have protection here, we're in trouble. I don't really want to target the Stomper here, so I'll just submit 1. I'll pay. I guess white. Doesn't really matter. Okay, that worked. Oh, that's a strong card. That's an extremely strong card. They could have Giant Growth, which is the only reason I'm not attacking with Lagrella. And now we just sacrifice this, get a strong 3-drop, and I think we're happy. Probably Spellbinder makes sense here. Just see what they have. We could also just get the Mimic. I don't think that's important. Yeah, I think Spellbinder makes the most sense. This just means that we don't have to think too much about playing around anything. They've dived down, okay. The Archmage they can't play yet, but I'd rather them not have access to Hexproof that easily. So it's now very expensive. And I'm happy I did that. Okay, Archmage. That makes sense. Draw a card as well. That's pretty good. Well, we can get rid of the Archmage, which is nice. We don't need to do that pre-combat, so I'm just going to attack here. And we turn the Spellbinder into a 4-drop, I think. Well, everything turns into a 4-drop, so... yeah. Oh! Okay, I should have considered the minus probably a little bit more, but I think this is good enough. It's going to be rather obnoxious for them to deal with. Get rid of that. Sure, we can afford to do that. Let's play this, and we still have this activation open. Okay. Don't have dive down, hexproof up. Okay, that's gotta be game here. That is just game here. Yeah. Alright, that is the end of, well, game 1 for me, but week 1 round with Lagrella.